Have you ever wondered how a Venus flytrap closes? It doesn't have muscles because it's a plant, so the question has to be answered. How does it go from open to closed? On the inside of the surface of the flytrap, there are little trigger hairs. When touched, these triggers send energy to ion channels, which are little molecular sized tubes in the cell membrane. The ions, the atoms with electrical charge used to go into a cell. These channels are not always open, so it requires an electrical signal. Diffusion, which is the process of molecules moving from a place of high concentration, more of the same molecules, to low concentration, less of the same molecules, so that the concentrations can be equal. Cells can be hypertonic to its surroundings, which means that the concentration of water is higher on the outside than on the inside of the cell. Water molecules move from the outside of the cell to the inside of the cell to balance the concentration of water, which is called osmosis. Osmosis is the diffusion of water. The water moves in and out of cells through its own tube in the cell membrane because the cell membrane is hydrophobic and doesn't like water, called the aquaporin, which is hydrophilic and likes water. Water can also diffuse from cell to cell. Cells with more water than the cell next to it are called hypotonic. They have more water. Some of the water from the hypotonic cell will leave and go to the hypertonic cell. The water will continue to move from high concentration to low concentration because of diffusion. In the Venus flytrap, the cells on the inside, where the trigger hairs are, initially has the most water, but the water moves to the outside of the cell because of osmosis. Those cells become large because they are full of water and it pressures the Venus flytrap to close inward on itself. This all happens in just a few seconds.